You therefore who teach another, do you not teach yourself? You who preach that a man should not steal, do you steal? You who say do not commit adultery, do you commit adultery? You who abhor idols, do you commit sacrilege? You who make a boast in the law, do you dishonor God through breaking the law? Romans 2 verse 21 and 23. Earlier in this letter to the Romans, Paul called attention to the sinfulness of the contemporary culture. The world of Paul's day, as described in the graphic language of the Phillips translation, was filled with wickedness, rottenness, greed, and malice. Their minds became steeped in envy, murder, quarrelsomeness, deceitfulness, and spite. They became whisperers behind doors, stabbers in the back, God-haters. They overflowed with insolent pride and boastfulness, and their minds teemed with diabolical invention. They scoffed at duty to parents, they mocked at learning, recognized no obligation of honor, lost all natural affection, and had no use for mercy. But Paul, in his concern about Gentile sins, was not about to overlook the wrongdoing of the Jews. With their strict regulations regarding ethical conduct, they abhorred the waywardness of the Gentile world. Yet, they were not blameless themselves. Despite the facade of their laws, their traditions, and their profession, they were sinful too. They were dishonest, impure, and sacrilege. These sins were probably less obvious and gross than the surrounding world, but they were there, and however well disguised they may have been, their presence could not be denied. Paul's challenge is relevant to the church today. You who make the boast in the law, do you dishonor God through breaking the law yourself? It happens every day in the best of circles. Paul recognized only one remedy for this illness: the righteousness of God received through faith in Christ alone. No one since Paul's day has found a better answer. Only the grace of God can transform either the abandoned sinner or the insincere legalist. And this grace is mediated through the ministry of Christ. The gospel is the only remedy for sin. And as always, think on these things.